Stability AI. I have them in, I thought I made an AI list. Oh, what happened to my AI list? There it is. And all these files are available on my GitHub, so I work for you guys for free. There's no fee, there never will be. Here's Stability AI. They're trying to get a $4 billion valuation, but there's some controversy there's a little bit of controversy there. I'm not sure, yeah. Anyway, Cerberus is a hardware company, but very, very cool company. Druva. A lot of these companies don't need to exist, man. But again, I'm not trying to diss anybody's company. Benchling, this is an interesting one I'm pretty familiar with. I'm going to put them in here. I don't know how long they'll stay a unicorn. Databricks is probably one of the biggest private companies. Let's look at that one. So Databricks is like, I want to say like 30 billion. Roasting startups. Factorial. Listen, these guys have $1 billion valuations. Well, who might have roast them? All right. There's Discord. Let's see, what's Discord's latest valuation? I'm sure soon to plummet. They're struggling. Dylan Harris, CFO. Yeah, Discord's struggling pretty significantly, but you know, it's a young company in a lot of ways. Let me put them in here. Where's Discord? Valuation, founded 2015. Good product, but they're kind of in a rut in terms of like, where do they go from here? There's a Series H at $14.5 billion. That looks like probably will end up not being the right price. Discord trades fairly actively on the private market. Vercel is one of the hottest startups, I would say. 2.4 billion. I would definitely buy stock at that price. Is that enterprise cloud, or should I put it in sort of simulation technical? It's like more developers. I'll put it maybe here. Yeah, I don't know if Discord's going anywhere. You know, you can't force an app to be more popular than it is. It's like a lot of these things have their natural kind of like limit. Oh, let's see. Evidation Health? Evidation. Person, what? Get rewarded for steps, sleep, surveys, and more. Earn points for healthy actions you're taking. What's the business? Participate in cutting-edge research. 5 million members. I don't want to earn points. I want to earn cash. There's no way this is going to stay a unicorn. Come on, bro. You know, when a startup has a modern slavery statement and anti-bribery and corruption policy, they've raised too much money. They've been around a while. I'm sure they have some revenue. 𝗙𝗍𝗄𝗏𝗍𝗔𝗍𝗍 Ventures. Talk about a money hole. Oh, okay, barely a billion, so not so great, but. All right, who else? Apollo. How did you name your company Apollo? There's kind of a big company that has that name. Arctic Wolf, kind of a cool name. It's a cyber security company. Spendesk. Spend management software. I don't think there needs to be more of these. Character.ai is pretty cool. Zapier. It's $1.4 million total funding. Come on, that can't be true. We got by on 1.4 mil. What do you call that? That's like or like hard mode? Hard mode. Let's see what else. Immutable systems. Clinical trial ecosystem. Xanadu. I thought people were memeing about this one. Oh, this is quantum computing. Interesting. Momenta. There's a lot of these. Circle CI, is that continuous integration? Some of these are very suspicious. ClickHouse, is that database company? Yes, I think we're going to use these guys. ClickHouse is pretty cool. If we use it, it's cool. If we don't use it, it sucks. Qualia, great name. But it's a real estate thing? Ah, come on. Qualia's got to be an AI company. Cockroach Labs, CockroachDB. That's pretty neat. Redis is a unicorn? I didn't know Redis had a business. Chain analysis. This is basically the feds. They're basically a government, extension of the government that de-anonymizes blockchain. So they're able to take anonymous crypto, find out who you are with it. That's the opposition. That's the opposition. Isn't it chain analysis provides blockchain data analysis to governments worldwide? Really, bruh? Really, bruh? Calendly. Man, can somebody, like, please put this company out of their business? When anybody sends me a Calendly, I just, like, automatically close all the windows in my browser, reach for the power plug of my computer. Calendly. No, but they're the way they do it is they run nodes, and then they do like they collect the IP addresses of all the transactions sent on the Bitcoin network, so that they can figure out who sent those transactions using IP, harvesting. It's really bad. It's really scummy. All right, what else do we got here? Drive nets? Docker is the real deal, of course. I'm not sure what their business is, but whatever. I think I have Docker Pro. I don't know. All-in-one productivity platform, ClickUp. Glia, better be related to the brain. I guess not. Applied Intuition. Oh, this is that company that nerd reached out to me at that was upset about something I did. Jasper is AI. Gusto is like an HR platform. I've used them once or twice. Clara, Figment, not to be confused with Figma. A lot of these crypto unicorns won't be around for a while. Cryptocorns. Hugging Face, that's a pretty big one. I think I have them in here. I should have them in here. There they are. Don't know what their valuation is exactly, but there's Flexport. Where do I put Flexport? Enterprise? And that's it. So I'm not too impressed with this list, but regardless, let's get back to Microsoft. All right, so this is Microsoft's Clipchamp. Kind of looks cool, actually. I actually need this. Microsoft's never wanted to like collide head on with Adobe over the years, but I think ultimately they're going to have to. And now we go to Microsoft Create. Create designs that inspire, design unique and beautiful content, social posts, videos, presentation flyers, and more. No design experience required. That sounds great. Search for templates, create from scratch. Oh, cool. So these are basically just templates. Social posts. I wonder if they have memes or like fire banger jokes. How is this not just like templates? Oh, Instagram stories. That's like. All right, let me see what they have for video. Video templates. How do you do a video template? And you customize these in Clipchamp. That's kind of cool. I just wonder if it's easy to make work. Okay, Microsoft Create. Kind of neat. All right, so now we got Teams. I don't even use Teams. Should I be using Teams? Power Pages. So this is basically like Wix, I'm guessing. Does Microsoft just look at every publicly traded software company and basically copy their product and say, we're jealous of that market cap? Managed environments. Okay, so this is more no code, low code. Provider data models. Oh, Microsoft's like trying to get into healthcare. I wonder, because I have my own healthcare IT startup, I wonder if Microsoft will be our competitor. And I wonder if that bleeds over to OpenAI. Cloud for sustainability. Okay. LinkedIn's pretty good. Microsoft Defender. Responsible AI dashboard, need that. Azure Quantum, sweet. Surface Laptop, Surface Pro. Accessories, pen grips. Oh, need that. Minecraft. Age of Empires is Microsoft? Definitely Microsoft's longest running product line. Flight Sim is the longest running product at Microsoft. Can you believe that? Credit cards, import. Okay, cool. So we finished that. Now we're going to listen to the conference call.
Consistent execution across our renewal sales motions, including...
All right, hold on. We got to go back. Okay, so constant currency growth was 7%, which is a bit of a softer surface execution challenges. Okay. See inline surface execution challenges. I didn't know Surface was that important of a business to them. Yeah, if Q3 reads like that, the stock will go down. It's pretty expensive. I'd probably be short going into this number tonight, but let's see.
And lower than expected growth in new business across the standalone.
By the way, I love Microsoft, the company, and all the people that work there are really brilliant. Constant currency is CONSTANT, constant. And what that means is adjusting for the changes in foreign exchange rates
if currencies were constant, they would have grown 7%, which is a lot different from 2%. But last quarter was 16%, and they've had like 20% growth before that. So growth is definitely slowing for Microsoft, and that's why we're so interested in tonight's results. Bookings up 4%. Remaining performance obligation. I should put this down here. Commercial RPO, remaining performance obligation. Sort of this software concept, very important idea. This is the amount of product they basically are contracted to deliver. So commercial revenue annuity mix. Interesting. Commercial bookings growth, only up 4%. That's after 30% growth. And I'm guessing the second number is constant currency, yeah. Okay, so this was plus 37%. This was plus 35%, plus 35%, plus 16%, plus 4%. You see that kind of falling off a cliff. I guess I have a different cloud. This is annoying because they've got cloud and then they've got intelligent cloud. And it's like, what the fuck's the difference? Microsoft Cloud, of course. Don't look at intelligent cloud, look at Microsoft Cloud. I hate it when companies do that. It's like, you should have one set of numbers. And the way they define cloud here looks a lot better than the way they define cloud down here. But that just means that whatever they're not defining cloud with is worse than the part that's not part of that is worse than you thought, right? Otherwise, this would be going up more. So it's just very like kind of dumb. Yeah, Azure's their main cloud platform, but how they define cloud exactly, like they could be putting server business in there. They could be putting all kinds of things.
Gross margin percentage and
I have a friend who is a big shot on Wall Street, and he would try to bet on the quarterly earnings just based on the tone of the voice of the person who worked there. And you know, they're not allowed to tell you how the earnings call goes, but you're allowed to like talk about the weather or something like that. So this person would like talk about the weather, and they'd be like, it's always raining in Seattle. The way they said the weather was really good, that how beautiful it was, they wouldn't say that if the numbers weren't good. And I'm like, how do you know that? And they're like, well, last year, checking my notes, the weather was really good, and they said, oh, everything's okay, and the quarter was really bad. So this must be a really good quarter. So these are the games people play. So don't step into the ring with top Wall Streeters if you can't get the same information and same tools that they have. Yeah, this guy made a lot of money. He was one of the best traders in Wall Street history. That's not the only way he made money, though. He also understood, like, to me, the tone of the market is really important. And this is like trading voodoo, so remember, it's not perfect. But, like, the tone of the market for Microsoft, to me, suggests there's, like, incremental... the net trader is a net seller, or the marginal trader is a net seller. So I think that... the valuation is also relevant. Like, this is going to be, even with AI and being like, I don't think they could do enough here to have a really good quarter, but I could be wrong. But if I had to bet, which I don't have to, I'd be short. So, who can't wait for this earnings call or this press release tonight? The big question is, will they come in at 51 billion or beat that or be below that? They told us they would do, let's see, 16.9, 27, 217, 11.9. They would do 50.5 at the very least. And 51.5 at the most. They didn't exactly frame it that way, but so Wall Street's expecting something dead in the middle. The question is, how did the quarter go in January, February, and March? How were economic conditions in general? And we're actually going to get a better answer from that from Microsoft than we could get from anywhere else. So we're just looking at Microsoft's quarterly numbers, trying to get a sense for it looks like product and service margins are actually, product's probably a little bit higher, at least historically. Product's been a little higher than services. Looks like 74% on average and 65% on average, so I'll just use that. Oh, wrong one. This should be 25, and this should be 35. These are COGS, not margins. Okay, cool. Stock looks fairly valued, which you can kind of expect from a very large company. Usually their stocks are fairly valued. It's rare for there to be a really large market cap stock that's wildly misvalued. I wonder if cloud comes in light, the stock will obviously get killed. There's some of these services you can get a sense for intra-quarter movements by looking at these like credit card statements. I'll call a friend of mine and see if he knows if that is going to be a good clue for what happens to Microsoft tonight. We're going to be getting the Microsoft results in about 90 minutes. Microsoft, let me actually make some tweaks because the cash changed a little bit and the shares outstanding changed a little bit. All right, cash is 106,605. Debt is 48,116. Okay. Shares 74.73. More or less. Okay, 278.93. Same thing. 422. Last update for 25. NPV, like almost exactly the same price as the stock price. 28 times enterprise value to earnings. Really expensive.